Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is Thursday, May the 16th, and this is a quick hit on the indexes. Starting off with the Dow. So we finally had a red day. Seems like they're a very rare event nowadays. The Dow down 42 points. And does this mean that it is time for the Bears to strike? Great question. Question I have anyway. So here we are. We have we did not make a new high today. That's something we haven't seen in a while either, right? But anyways, it is a spinning top. It isn't quite as fat as yesterday's. Said yesterday, a decision candle, but that it is not a great reversal candle by any stretch. And today we do not have a downtick. That would have been the first really nice clue that we were going to have some kind of a movement down. And just was not able to accomplish that today. So do I have all kinds of hope in the Bears tomorrow just based on this? No, I do not. Beyond that, going on back, there hasn't been too much damage done. The RSI is still high, yes, it's pointing down. The CCI is still high, yes, it's pointing down. Stochastics are going sideways high. The 14-day RSI moving average is still in ascent. And we have a tick down on the MACD histogram. Overall, yeah, it looks a little wobbly. Is this the end of the world today? Nope, it's not. It really, really isn't. So, moving right along, 60-minute time frame should give us some kind of indication if there's going to be continued weakness. And do we have that in the charts today? Well, we can look at this and say, alright, well, potentially this is a box. In which case, it's just approaching the bottom of the box. Doesn't mean that it's going to break through it. It could just bounce up and go, up. It could go down through it. But what does everything else say? Well, it's obvious that we have, in the 60-minute time frame, a secondary reset underway. And the Bears could get excited about this and say, all right, we're going to go down. Well, we're relieving the heat map. That's obvious. We're almost low on the CCI already, and we haven't done much in the way of damage. The 14-day RSI moving average did get a tick lower at the end of the day, but it's pretty early. Going down on the RSI, the MACD getting a bearish cross, the MACD histogram going down. The question is, can it break down, before this is over? I mean, we have new highs in the last 48 hours. So at some point that has to be retested no matter what. So, or at least an attempt of a retest, if not a break. So, is this aligned with further down movement? Yes. Is this the top? It should not be. It should not be. Obviously, the long-term moving average bar 60-minute time frame is 15,200. That'd only be 30 points to the downside, and then it should find support. And the daily still does not look bad. Maybe a down movement in the 60 will change that, but it's still early. That's what I'm getting at. SPX. More of the same, fat body spinning top. It is inside day. Beyond that, we do not have a downtick. Oh, I should have given a target for a downtick target. Alright, well, if we get a downtick tomorrow, we know that the target should be right here at about 1629. And in the Dow, if we get a downtick tomorrow, we already know the target, and that would be right about 65, 70, somewhere around there. In any case, it would be decent, but would it be the end of the world? No. Back to SPX. Everything is the same as the Dow. No need to rehash. I'm sure the 60-minute is the same, but I will take a quick peek at it. And it's the same as the Dow. Actually, it's a little bit lower, so if this is a box, it's already gone through the bottom of it, but it's already so close to the long-term moving average bar, we should be finding support anyway. Going on to the VIX. And the VIX continues to attempt to hold its support, which is amazing. I mean, I'm very surprised that it hasn't broken this one. But sure enough, it continues to attempt to hold up, and so kudos to the VIX. We do have secondary reset underway here as well. You can see this, the fast stochastic going up, crossing through the 14-day RSI moving average, CCI going up, the RSI going up, the MACD going up, and MACD histogram going up. So, does that mean that this sucker is going to fly up? I'm not so sure about it. You can tell because you can see all of these tails. There's all kinds of selling pressure into the long-term moving average bar, which is resistance. And until it gets through it, I can't really say, oh, it needs to go through it. Obviously, it's tried it's tried 5 times. It's had 4 really good attempts, all of which have failed. So 14-day RSI moving average still in decline. This is a partial secondary reset, maybe even a full one, but I would guess more of a partial at this moment. So still not great for the bears, but it does give them some hope. Nothing wrong with that. And IWM small caps, assuming I can find it. Here we are. And do we have a downtick in IWM? No, we do not. We have a spinning top and no downtick. Downtick target, if we were to get one tomorrow, would take us to just above 96, which is not that great of a decline. About 96.25. Beyond that, any difference from the Dow and SPX? No, not really. The RSI is still pointing up, which is slightly different, but essentially it's all the same. Going on to SPY for our volume information and finish off the night. And you can tell even on SPY, which is slightly different than SPX in the form of its candle, we do not have a downtick here either. So have to give the bulls the benefit of the doubt until we have one. But I mean, sure, the bears could take it tomorrow. This is yet another opening for them, and we know how every opening has been treated by the bears in the last month. So, all right, why can't I switch here? All right, here we are. Volume information, SPY. And why did we have this movement down today? We had a tick down on the unbalanced volume. It was the only one to change. Everything else is still pointing up, and everything is still safely in the green area. There's no obvious signs of an upcoming problem in volume yet. So once again, we can say that the bulls should have the benefit of the doubt. And there it is. As always, all investing decisions are your own. This chart and video for entertainment, educational, and consumption of time purposes only. Thank you.